Niswing ba sa kantikon GARO HILLS News24 channel na ramchakswa. Dalni kata bichongrong de Chief Minister Conrad Sangma GHADCO ong inga pa ubos tarang ni gaman akananga. Hajalbri metric ton koilani gemaani bidengo tharaken inquiry rangko kainga. Railway ko rabaani bidengo all party committee meeting ko takanggen. Riboy police pekat keba bostu pasru ko rma. GARO HILLS Autonomous District Council ni employ rang wamang ni ja sotpri gitam ni dor maharang na chotchangi ja dabiani ko dakingon Chief Minister Conrad Sangma Congress ni GHADC ko chalayani na dos kali agananga ha. Congress ni GHADC ko chalay meting sumayon banga employ rang ko niamgri appoint kaani aro paisa jakhalani osum sakijani ko ba parakate yako unsustainable financial planning neba sangma agananga ha. Wanda ke sangma gapan district council rang baksa togrike KHADC ni employ rang de sakarcha doksan aro GHADCO hajalsa racha chet wanda ke GHADCO de employ rang na salary unan jao crore docs ni gapinga wanda ke GHADC ni revenue de 1.542 crore onasan ane sangma aganang ha. Gacham GHADC ko chalai ga barang mamang sanction post gri appoint ka ani asel blong ening neganiko matning ha ani sangma parakata ha.
So the so-called, I'm not saying destruction, I'm using their word, so don't say that I used it. I'm taking from your statement that they said that NPP is destroying the council. Is that what they said? I want to say it very, very clearly that the so-called destruction process started during their time. Council had over, GARO Hills Autonomous District Council had over 2,000 employees when NPP took over. 2,000 employees. To give you a relative picture of what that means, the Jayantee Hills District Council had roughly about 1,800 employees, and Khasi Hills District Council had about 600 employees. Can I repeat again? Khasi Hills about 600 employees, Jayantee Hills about 1,800 employees. I could be wrong by a few percentage, and GARO Hills over 2,000 employees. Clearly, GARO Hills District Council was way above the requirement that they had in terms of the appointments. Number two, the salaries that they pay is touching about 6 to 7 crores as of now. Khasi Hills District Council, with at that point I'm saying when we had taken over, was paying a salary of about 4 crores at that point in time. And Jayantee Hills also was about 5 crores at that point in time. Again, just to give a relative picture, that GARO Hills was much higher in terms of the number of employees, was paying much higher salaries when NPP took over. Number two, the appointments that were made during that period, from the time Congress was running, that time they were in Congress, the appointments were made without any service rules, without any sanction post. This I'm saying before NPP took over. So when we came in, we saw this entire system that was being run, where illegal appointments were being made, where the salaries of the employees was way beyond the revenue that they were getting. Even today, the revenue is about 1.5 to 2 crores per month, and salary alone is about 6 crores per month. Forget other expenditures of, electricity bill or administrative expenditures, POL or whatever expenditures you have. Just salary alone is about 6 crores. Revenue is about 1.5 to 2 crores depending on the month. So a clear deficit of about 5 crores. In spite of that, the then EC, which was run by the Congress at that point in time, they were appointing people left, right, and center to the point that they touched more than 2,000 employees, which is 4 times that of the Khasi Hills Autonomous District Council, which is a far bigger council in terms of its overall activities, and so many other areas are there. So these kind of problems were there. So therefore, the destruction process which the opposition is talking about started during their time. When NPP came in, I gave a very clear instruction. I'm not anybody to interfere in the working of the council, but I took a review, and I told them no more appointments. So I'm happy to inform you that from 2,000 plus employees, today there are about 1,300 employees in GARO HILLS District Council. And the reason is why is because we went through the whole list. There were a large number of ghost employees' names. We removed those names. We have not appointed a single person from the day we took over till now, because we realized that it's impossible to run the system. And we have been now able to slowly bring things under control. So this is the kind of activities which a lot of people are not aware. But we've taken tough decisions. You know how difficult it is, because expectations are there. People expect that we'll employ people. The posts has become vacant. Why aren't you appointing people? But we saw that those posts that were appointed were actually not done in a legal manner. So this is what's happening in the council. And if there is anybody to kind of blame in this whole situation, is the previous dispensation, which, as I said, appointed people left, right, and center without looking at the revenue, without looking at the funds, and most importantly, without following the rules and procedures. And it is only during now the NPP time that reforms are starting. We have started to ensure that, as I said, we have not appointed a single person in the last so many years that we've been there, just to ensure that we are able to pay the employees who are there. Regarding the 100 crores that are there, it is in black and white. So therefore, there's no question of any any kind of misappropriation. If anybody has any concerns, please give in black and white. But the amount that we have given, I have been following that up myself at a detailed level. That majority of the amount, I won't say all the amount, because there were other expenditures also. But I can be confident to say that about 75% plus, almost 80% was used to pay salaries, because I was very particular. I asked them, how many months' salary are you clearing? And based on that, we released the funds to them. So therefore, it's they can say whatever they want to say, but everything is clear on paper. And as I said, because of this money that was given by us, they were able to clear close to about 25, 26, 28 months of salary. And this is, as I said, for this period where the EC has been there. And these backlogs that have been there are, again, during the previous government's time. Those backlogs are still pending. And, well, we're working on it. I don't shy from responsibilities. You all know that. And therefore, we will find a way to resolve this. It's a large problem, but we will see how we can resolve it. And we have already, as I said, started improving the situation there. We'll do more to improve it further.
Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangmani aganani gadadi state government's railway ko rabana all party committee meeting ko opposition parties rang dakna je chakoba meeting ko ongatken ene agananga wanda ke sangma ya meeting ko ongatani mukswani gemen aganingon ya meeting o leader rangni chanchiani ko dakna skani rangko aro meligrike kham khanasa ongachem ene sangma parakataha.
So we had invited people to come, but we got a negative response from a few of the political parties. And so now we are wondering whether, the same people who had said that there should be a committee now today are saying that we don't want to be part of the committee. So I really don't know what the intention was, when they mentioned this in the House. But whatever the case may be, since certain political parties have disagreed to come, we will go ahead with whichever political parties are there. But as I said, coming to the committee meeting is not a support for the cause or saying that, look, we want railways. The committee is a platform to discuss. Now, if you don't want to discuss also, then how do we move forward? So I think there has to be some change in the mindset, some positivity. We are allowing that platform and discussion to happen. You don't want to take that platform also, so what can I say? So I urge different stakeholders that let's discuss, because I'm sure there can be ways which we can find to address the concerns that people have and yet have the development that we deserve. So what can we do to find a midway, to be able to address the concerns and get development? That is the purpose of this committee. So I once again appeal, even to the press, that different political parties, they should engage with us. This is how democracy works. This is a democratic process, and the government is providing that platform. We should come and discuss to take this discussion forward.
Hajalbri metric tons koilarang damgani biaponi gemaa. Ya koilarang Meghalaya government ni nirokaniyo dongengachem. Yano ngani de Mai dake government ni nirokani o indita banga koilarang walsani kisapu gemana manaha. Yara administrative ni kam kaani olgrokani ma systematic failure. Yan ayaw manani. Ia gemaani ko kolachi sagaba interim report ko nani zaman masina manaha. Jekon Justice BP katakini redlengaba committee koila ko aphalchi phalsukani geman naha. Wandake Chief Minister Conrad Sangmani aganani geta. Yani bidungo taraken inquiry rangko dakinga. Department officials aro Deputy Commissioner rangko. Yani bidungo tarake sandi nirokna geta. Dakna aganaha enne sangma kubur atam geparang na parakataha.
We are inquiring into this. We have asked the different department officials and the deputy commissioners to inquire into this aspect. So we'll get report, and then once the report comes in, then we'll be able to reply back to these details.
Party worker rang ni gecham NPP aro getal NPP ne nangrekani rang okatengon National People's Party ni President Chief Minister Conrad Sangmani aganani getade gemag organization rangon meligriki janite dongaya ne agananga. Wanda ke sangma gepen party rang ni leader National People's Party on apae aro party leader rang ni kake donge donggabarang chi party dalbar kerkingon. Manderang ni matnangani ko de knaya aro manderang de je ko ba agane ruaya. Endiba mungsong bate manderang baksa meligrike donganisa aro manderang na kam kaanisa unga ane sangma aganangha.
It's a natural process for individuals to have a lot of expectations. And therefore, whenever I get in information, I'm the first one to call anybody. I won't take names, but just recently I had sent different groups of my leaders to certain district. And when they had the meeting in the district, the party leaders shouted at those senior leaders, saying that nothing is happening, we are not getting this, nothing is going on, blah, 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 blah. And immediately those people, because those people didn't even know that those people, I have sent them and they would report back to me. They reported back to me. And in 1 week's time, from that meeting, that complaint till yesterday, I personally called those people up and I told them, I want to see you. Please come and meet me. I spent 1 hour with them yesterday and I heard that problem out in detail and tried to resolve. They were upset a week back. Today, I hope they're not as upset that they were. So, again, repeating myself, having problems is natural in life, is natural in an organization, and even more natural in government. It's difficult to satisfy at all levels. But if you don't engage, if you don't hear them out, if you don't try, then I think you're failing in your duty and responsibility as a leader to be able to resolve those problems. And I think that is what is key. Regarding MLAs, I am very open. I think you must have seen my office. The only people who can walk into my office at any time are our MLAs. Our MLAs tell me that there was a time when they couldn't meet Chief Minister before for days and hours and months. Today, even if I'm having a very important review meeting, MLAs are the only people who don't have to knock also. They just open the door and they come into my room. That's the kind of accessibility I have, and you can ask any of the MLAs who are there. So I'll be happy if you can message me who are those MLAs who are having concerns. I will definitely call them myself and I will resolve their problems, and I will publicly thank you for being the bridge between them and me for resolving the problem.
Pekat keba bostu ban drugs palgebarang ko bonat na kam kaingon Ribhoy Police Sirajul Haq ko pekat keba bostu genang remaha. Sirajul Haq Pelsikolachi Borpeta Asamni unga drugs palsu keba ko scooty number ML10C 4833 ko salang mateng sumayor me sotbrisku point sotbribri gram unga pa sabon dipagi bunga ko uni ko manaha. Wanda ke authorities rang Sirajul Haq ko NDPS Act ni ngo mokordoma ko onaha. Dal ni kuburang de yarangsan ya kuburang ni gaman nambate masina sko de Meghalaya News24.com ni ko puray naman gen. Sakantikon ni suwanina matela.